The station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for DC News Now at 9 o'clock. I'm Chris Flanagan. Thusmi Mahfouz is off tonight. Our top story, security concerns on college campuses. It comes after 5 people shot at Morgan State University in Baltimore Tuesday night. Tonight, new video of the police response.
Is she doing here?
Yeah. Just us two.
All right, stand up for a minute. Stand up. Hold on, push out. Hold on, let's do that first. Take your time. Let's turn around. Turn around. All right.
This video taken by a student at Morgan State of the scary moment he found himself in, confronted by police at gunpoint as they swept campus. Evan Grant is a freshman and told Storyful he and his friends were just sitting in the room when police burst in. Again, 5 people injured as gunfire erupted during the university's homecoming week. Baltimore police said those 5 victims are not the shooter's intended targets. We're told at least 2 people opened fire when a dispute between 2 groups escalated. Police say they were targeting just one person who was not injured.
And we do know a third person pulled a weapon, but we don't know how many of those were fired because mainly all the ballistics was relatively the same, and we have to do a deeper dive with our ATF partners.
Well, the victims, 4 men and 1 woman, are between the ages of 18 and 22. 4 of them are Morgan State students. At last check, police have not made any arrests in the shooting. The mass shooting has university students across the DMV on high alert, including students at Howard University, which is now just days away from its own homecoming week. Our reporter Marielle Carbone live tonight from Howard. And Marielle, you spoke to students who say this shooting really hits close to home.
Yeah, that's right, because there are a lot of similarities between the 2 universities. Both campuses are in urban cities and they're open campuses, so those students feel like it could have been them. Meanwhile, a mother who I spoke to here locally feels like it hits even closer to home. 2 of her sons attend Morgan State.
I was shocked, I was afraid, I was scared.
A rush of emotions.
I go back to Columbine. I go back to movie theater shootings.
Christina Moody has 2 sons who attend Morgan State University. One lives on campus.
He said he heard shots underneath of him.
Moody says her son Chase, a freshman, was sheltering in place in his dorm. She was on the phone with him from her home in Waldorf the whole time.
I needed to stay calm for my son. I needed to stay calm for myself.
Moody says it was a chaotic night with a lot of misinformation. Eventually, police began clearing rooms. That was another scary moment.
Just us two.
All right, stand up for a minute.
This video shows that happening in another student's dorm room.
Young men of color, parents need to be having these conversations with them. Take your shirt off, keep your hands up, put your phone on the counter.
Chase is back home today, but Moody admits it's all been traumatizing.
Right.
They're still processing.
I'm just glad that that training kicked in. He didn't lose his wits.
Meanwhile, in D.C.,
my mother called panicking.
Students at Howard University are also processing.
It is very scary because we come here for an education, not to fear for our lives.
It's another historically black college with an open campus and homecoming coming up in less than 2 weeks.
I love Howard, love my school, but I'm not safe here, especially with everything that happens around the campus.
Now, homecoming here at Howard starts on October 15th, and that student you heard from, Cami Leonard, she says she'd be okay if the university canceled homecoming. Her big concern is how easy it is for people who do not go to the school to move through campus. And Chris, that mother, Christina Moody, she says there are still a lot of unanswered questions, like who are the suspects in that shooting? She wants those answers before she feels safe sending her kids back to school. Reporting live from Howard tonight, I'm Marielle Carbone, DC News Now.
Marielle, thank you. Developing tonight in Virginia, a teenager hit by a moving truck in Alexandria. Police say a Penske truck hit the 15-year-old boy at the corner of Montgomery and North Patrick Streets around 3 this afternoon. A teen was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Now, after hitting the boy, the driver drove to the back of George Washington Middle School, and police say almost hit children there. The driver then took off. No arrests have been made. If you have any information, you're asked to call Alexandria Police. Well, happening now at 9, Montgomery County Police searching for the person who broke into a cell phone store in the middle of the night and is all caught on camera. Our Michaela Newton is in Silver Spring, where people tell her they're concerned about crime.
A suspect is on the run tonight after police say around 2 a.m. last Thursday, a suspect broke the window of this T-Mobile store and left with merchandise.
Oh, no. Oh.
Surveillance video shows a suspect forcing their way into a Silver Spring Metro by T-Mobile by breaking a front glass window. The suspect left with an undisclosed amount of merchandise. The owner of Global International Grocery right next door to the Metro by T-Mobile says she and her husband has owned the store for 13 years and has never seen anything like this.
We didn't see anything here since we came here. That is the first time that we see this one here, so I don't know. I think it's not going to happen again.
I live just about 5 minutes away from here. Nowadays, things are getting serious around the area because of the increase in crime in the district. All of us are afraid, but we are trying to be sure that we are protected.
Now, this incident is currently under investigation. There is a reward of up to $10,000 for any information regarding this crime. Reporting in Montgomery County, Maryland, I'm Michaela Newton for DC News Now.
New details tonight at 9. People in Loudoun County are lining up outside the Department of Housing and Community Development. They're hoping to snag a spot on a rental assistance wait list. That wait list opens at 8:30 tomorrow morning for the first time in a decade. Our Northern Virginia Bureau reporter Max Marcilla joining us live by that line tonight in Leesburg. And Max, this program really a lifesaver for so many people.
Yeah, we spoke with a mother of 5 who says this will really help her family. She says that's why they're waiting online, even though the wait list really doesn't open for another dozen or so hours. Again, 8:30 tomorrow morning. They say it's important to be out here because they don't want to take any chances. They need this help, and they want to send the message to the community of how important it is. Now, it's very important, but it's also very rare. This type of voucher, a federally funded voucher, hasn't been available in Loudoun County for about a decade. Same thing with Arlington County, which just had its wait list open last month. Now, these vouchers are funded by the federal government, and they're designed for people with the lowest incomes or with disabilities or over the age of 62. Now, once they get off that wait list, again, 300 spots on that wait list, it could take years for them to get off of it and into the program. But what they do, when they do, they'll get part of their monthly rent paid for based on their income. Now, the group here tonight is made up of members of the organization New Virginia Majority, and one of the members told us it's really important, especially for the Spanish-speaking community, to share the news of these vouchers with each other so they can get the help they say they really, really need in this time.
Something that I needed, I know my neighbors need it, and that's why to get better life, you know, living in a better place, that's what we want to do.
And coming up on DC News Now at 10, we speak with a Loudoun County resident who is here to get on that wait list and get the help for her family. Her message, plus what you need to know if you are interested and want to apply, what the eligibility is. All that coming up in a live report at 10. Reporting in Leesburg, Max Marcilla, DC News Now.
Max, thanks. We'll see you then. All right, Chief Meteorologist Janessa Webb here. And Janessa, I mean, we've been spoiled this week. The beautiful weather continues. Nice and warm out right now.
Yeah, it's hard to be inside.
It really is.
I mean, with just great conditions. Tonight will be kind of the last night before we transition into increasing clouds across the region. Let's take a look at what's happening right now. Beautiful shot out towards the Roslyn area. We're cloudless, and if you've stepped outside in the last hour, I mean, just fantastic. The air temperatures are super mild at this point, and we're not going to be dropping too much throughout your overnight into tomorrow morning. Official highs, they have come in 85 for the district, folks. That's about 10 to 12 degrees above average for this time of year. Winchester, you were the cool spot into the lower 80s, and Lexington Park 79 out towards Anne Arundel County. And so we have the influence of this storm system. This is actually our first coast to coast fall storm that started in the Pacific Northwest, has made its way across the country, and now in Chicago. And so that's what we're watching as it makes its way into the East Coast as we go into Friday. Clear skies for tonight. A few clouds start to filter in throughout your Thursday afternoon, and then we're going to track showers really late evening Friday into the start of your Saturday. We'll time out those conditions coming up.